In the age of personal empowerment, we're often told that freedom is within our grasp. We're promised that if we work hard enough and overcome obstacles, we can live a life of total freedom. The idea of ultimate freedom is appealing, right? But here's the truth. True freedom is an illusion. It's not that we're destined to live lives of constant oppression, but the idea of absolute freedom is unrealistic. Freedom is much more complex than we think, and when we strive for complete freedom, we might be setting ourselves up for disappointment. Let's start with the obvious: external forces. We can't ignore the fact that society, culture, and the structures around us shape our freedom. From government laws to social expectations, we're constantly influenced by things we don't control. Sure, we have rights and freedoms in many parts of the world, but we still live under systems that dictate how we behave. These systems provide structure, but they also limit personal liberty. But what about internal limitations? The way our minds work, the beliefs we hold, and the fears we experience often trap us in internal confinement. We may feel we have the freedom to do whatever we want, but our internal landscape, shaped by past experiences and insecurities, keeps us stuck in patterns that prevent us from living a truly liberated life. Think about the things that hold you back: self-doubt, fear of failure, societal judgment. These are all things that exist within us but limit our sense of freedom. No matter how much we try to break free, these internal barriers are often harder to overcome than external ones. They shape the way we see the world and the risks we're willing to take. Another aspect to consider is responsibility. The more we take on, whether work, relationships, or other obligations, the less freedom we have. The more commitments we have, the more we're tethered to them. This is a natural consequence of living in a world where mutual reliance is essential. While simplifying life is possible, the act of engaging with the world means taking on responsibilities. In this sense, true freedom is about balance. It's not about total independence. It's about recognizing that the choices we make come with consequences, and freedom comes with responsibility. We must navigate these tensions and make peace with the fact that we can't control everything. But here's the paradox. In seeking complete freedom, we might actually limit ourselves. The more we chase this idealized notion of living without limits, the more we miss out on what real freedom offers. Every time we feel like we're getting closer, new barriers emerge, whether financial, emotional, or societal. The desire for freedom can also make us feel disconnected from others. We might think that freedom means going at it alone, making decisions without considering how they impact others. But true freedom doesn't come from isolation. It comes from understanding our interconnectedness with others and finding a way to exist harmoniously in a shared space. The idea of being completely independent is not only unrealistic, but also unhealthy. Human beings thrive on connection, and that connection inherently limits our absolute freedom. So, what does this mean for you? Should we all just give up on freedom and accept a life of restriction? Absolutely not. What I'm suggesting is that we redefine what freedom really means. Instead of striving for a freedom free from all responsibility, let's aim for a freedom that comes with awareness and acceptance of our limitations. True freedom comes when we stop chasing perfection and start accepting that we can't have everything we want. It's about recognizing that while we can't control everything, we can still choose how we respond to life's challenges. We can choose how to approach relationships, how to work within societal structures, and how to live authentically within the constraints we face. Freedom is not about having no constraints. It's about making empowered choices within them. So, maybe the real key to freedom isn't eliminating all of life's limits. It's learning how to thrive within them. We'll never be truly free in the way we hope, but we can still live lives of meaning, fulfillment, and true liberation by accepting and working with the limitations we face. Ultimately, the lie of true freedom is not that freedom doesn't exist, but that it's something that can be achieved without balance or responsibility. Instead of focusing on the fantasy of a limitless existence, we should focus on creating a life that reflects our values, connects us to others, and empowers us to make the most of the constraints that inevitably come with being human. So, no, we'll never be completely free in the way society society has led us to believe. But in acknowledging our limitations, we can find the true freedom that exists within them.